Hi, everyone. This is Mindy Hahne, the Midwest Premier Sports Handicapping Insider, coming to you from Tony's Picks YouTube channel and Tony'sPicks.com. I hope you enjoyed this free pick video from our new show, The Morning Steam, that airs every Saturday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Be sure to watch the show and then head on over to Tony's site, to Tony'sPicks.com, to get one of my guaranteed single game best bets for only $15. Or a daily guaranteed 3-pack, or then again, a longer-term sports pass that will maximize your daily profits. The Morning Steam team also offers the single game, multi-game, and season-long packages. So again, hope you enjoyed this video and click on the link in the description for additional information. And now here is the pick.
Okay, well, I'm trying to give Nebraska I'm trying to
You
give
have been
every
right.
benefit of the doubt here, and think this will be the day, this will be the week. Minnesota's had some issues, but they've done well against Nebraska. So, but this spread has gone up. I mean, opened as low as 10.5. Now we're up to 14.5 and climbing, total 47.
Yeah, I would like that 10.5 a little bit better, but Minnesota, they're 5-3, just took out Rutgers pretty handily, 31-0. Nebraska lost to Illinois. But yeah, that one, Casey Thompson was out with the hand injury. Probably would have been a little bit different game. They were winning that one when he left, and then backups came in, throwed about 3 interceptions or so. But Nebraska still, no matter how you look at it, they struggle defensively. They give up a ton of points, especially we know this Minnesota team is going to run against them. Nebraska can't stop the run. They're Minnesota, even though having their troubles, middle of the road here, say these middle games, they're still ranked, second on offense, third and third down efficiency. Minnesota's 5-1 against the spread. I think Minnesota is going to cover here. I'm trying to find ways Nebraska can get to a bowl game. I just am having trouble finding it.
Yeah. Look, in this one, look, we've had a couple bad weeks here, a couple on Saturday, and to be honest, I've looked at what we've done right and what we've done wrong, and what we've done wrong is what we're gonna hopefully we'll get it right with this game. I'm gonna be on with you with Minnesota. The games that we're losing that are the difference makers in our record over the last 2 weeks are the games where on road favorites that the spread has increased, just like this one. But I honestly have Minnesota closer to about a 16-point favorite here. So I still think that, for 14, yes, we're missing the value, much like we did in the other games that we took those losses on. I mean, I'm not telling anybody and not making an excuse. I look back. That's what you do as a handicapper. You look back, see where maybe your mistakes lie. But it's just so hard to get behind Nebraska in this situation. With their 2-6 spread record, they continue to disappoint week in and week out. I mean, I tried to sell them, and they were in the game last week for what?
Well, they were.
A quarter and a half.
Well, yeah, like I said, once Casey Thompson went out, it was pretty much over. Then again, I like Smothers over Purdy myself, and they only played him for one series, and so it's one of those two. Like once something like that happens, they tend to get away from their game plan, and instead of running and putting him in positions with throwing little outlet passes and such, they were still throwing the ball down 30, 40 yards and getting intercepted. So again, I think we could also do, I also think Nebraska can do a better job of play calling. And I think they've been suffering from that too. Sometimes getting, way too cute to try to, I think, impress the fan base also.
Yeah. And, looking back on, this probably we'll see what happens with the coaching situation. Looking back on it, no one's going to win right now as a Nebraska coach. If that's what they've got to do. Someone's got to come in and turn the whole situation around. So, not Scott Frost. He'd probably be just in the same situation as this coaching staff. There'd probably be no difference in what's going on right now with Nebraska. It's just that, kind of like with Auburn, right? Well, I don't know if I can quite equate it with Auburn. They're paying money up, a lot of money to get rid of these coaches. I don't think Nebraska's paying quite as much, are they?
No, Nebraska's number one with paying out coaches.
Oh,
Still.
great. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
two teams that are,
My guarantee on that one.
Well, again, and here's Auburn, with Malzahn now with this firing. I mean, these are not great situations, and you wonder why these coaches continue just after just modest success to get big long-term contracts like they're going to be swooped away by somebody else. When I don't know, it doesn't not necessarily unless you got one of those elite coaches. Probably best to maybe. You want to secure your guy. I get it, but let's take Minnesota. Let's
Yeah,
talk.
I'm kind of hoping that Mickey Joseph would stay, because then I think they could just go ahead and overhaul the whole defensive, coaching side that's in there right now, rather than if we do a new coach again, you're going to rehash the whole offense and defense. I think offensively, Nebraska's sitting in a pretty good position. He's able to bring in those guys from LSU, Florida, Georgia, getting some of those better recruits. But it's just going to be, if you continue to, overhaul systems back, every, 3-4 years, just going to really struggle that way too.
Well, and one last stat to top it off: Minnesota 4-0 against the spread against team in their last 4 games against sub 500 teams. Let's take Minnesota 3 in a row. Consensus plays. All right.
So thanks for watching. Now go ahead and click on that link in this description and buy one of our guaranteed premier picks or packages. And don't forget to use the promo code that's only offered here. That is TonyT at checkout to save 20%. You can use that multiple times as well. All plays here on the site are fully documented and transparent. So make sure you go to that All Cappers tab so you can be sure to check out all of that information as well. Hope you have a great day and good luck.